Welcome to Inzira Exam Preparation. This is the 2025 Ordinary Level National Examination in Mathematics, Paper 1, set by NESA. We'll go through every question. For each one, we first understand what is being asked, then teach the idea behind it, and finally work a clear step-by-step answer. Let's begin. First, how the paper is built. It carries 100 marks over 3 hours, and a calculator is allowed. Section A is questions 1 to 15, and every one is compulsory, worth 55 marks in total. Section B is questions 16 to 20, and you choose any 3, worth 45 marks. We'll cover all of them so you can learn the method for each. Remember, marks are given for clear working, not just the final answer. Section A. These 15 questions are compulsory, so let's master each one. Question 1. A set has 4 to the power of n minus 3 subsets, where n is the number of elements. How many elements does it have? Here is the key idea. Think of each element as a light switch. It is either in the subset or out, on or off. With n switches, the number of settings is 2 times 2 and so on, 2 to the power n subsets. To compare, we write both sides with the same base. 4 is 2 squared, so 4 to the power n minus 3 becomes 2 to the power 2n minus 6. Now the two powers are equal, so the exponents must match. N equals 2n minus 6. That gives n equals 6. The answer is 6, option A. Question 2. Find the image of the function f of x equals the absolute value of minus x squared plus 3 on the domain minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. The image is simply the set of all outputs we get by feeding in each allowed input. The bars mean absolute value, the size of the number, always made positive. First substitute into minus x squared plus 3. For x equals minus 2 and 2, we get minus 4 plus 3, which is minus 1. For minus 1 and 1, we get 2, and for 0, we get 3. Now take the absolute value. The size of minus 1 is 1, while 2 and 3 stay the same. Collecting the distinct outputs gives the set 1, 2, 3. The answer is option B. Question 3. An arc subtends an angle of 135 degrees at the center of a circle whose radius is 21 centimeters. Taking pi as 22 over 7, find the length of the arc. Here is the idea. An arc is like the crust on a slice of pizza. The wider the angle of the slice, the longer the crust. So the arc is the same fraction of the whole circumference as its angle is of a full turn. That means arc length equals the angle over 360 times 2 pi r. First, 135 over 360 is 3 over 8. The circumference is 2 times 22 over 7 times 21, which is 132 centimeters. Then 3 over 8 of 132 is 49.5. The answer is 49.50 centimeters, option B. Question 4. Add the binary numbers 1010111 and 1101 and give the result in base 10. In binary, each place is a power of 2, starting from the right 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and so on. The simplest way here is to turn each binary number into base 10, then add. For the first number, the ones sit at 64, 16, 4, 2, and 1, which add up to 87. For the second, we have 8, 4, and 1, giving 13. Finally, 87 plus 13 is 100. The answer is 100. Question 5. We have f of x equals x times 2x plus 3 minus 2x plus 3 times x minus 3, all divided by 2x plus 3. Simplify it, then find f of 7. Notice both terms on top share the factor 2x plus 3. When a common factor appears in every term of the numerator, we can pull it out and cancel it with the same factor on the bottom. Factoring gives 2x plus 3 times the bracket x minus 3, which is simply 2x plus 3 times 3. Canceling 2x plus 3 leaves f of x equals 3. Since it is a constant, f of 7 is also 3. So part A is 3, option C, and part B is 3, option D. Question 6. For each equation, decide whether it is a quadratic, true or false. A quadratic is a polynomial whose highest power is exactly 2, with no roots or cube terms surviving once you simplify. So always expand and collect first, then look at the top power. Part A has a square root of x, so it is not a polynomial. False. Part B expands to x squared plus 2x minus 2. True. Part C tidies to 10x squared minus 3x plus 1. True. In part D, the x squared terms cancel, leaving a line. False. And in part E, the cubes cancel, leaving minus 4x squared minus x. True. So the answers are false, true, true, false, true. Question 7. Name 3 types of correlation. Correlation describes how two quantities move together when we plot them as points on a scatter graph. There are 3 kinds to remember. Positive correlation is when both quantities rise together. As one goes up, so does the other. Negative correlation is when they move in opposite directions. As one goes up, the other comes down. And 0, or no correlation, is when the points show no clear line at all. So the 3 types are positive, negative, and 0 correlation. Question 8. Solve the pair of equations. 0.6x minus 0.1y equals minus 1 and minus 4x minus 0.5y equals 2. Decimals are awkward, so the first move is to multiply through to make everything whole. Then we eliminate one unknown by combining the equations. Multiplying the first by 10 gives 6x minus y equals minus 10. The second times 10, then divided by 5, gives minus 8x minus y equals 4. Subtracting one from the other removes y, giving 14x equals minus 14, so x is minus 1. Putting that back, y is 4. The solution is the pair minus 1 and 4, option B. Question 9. A straight line cuts the x-axis at 2/3 and the y-axis at 3/4. Find its equation. When you know where a line crosses both axes, the quickest tool is the intercept form. X over a plus y over b equals 1, where a and b are the 2 intercepts. So x over 2/3 plus y over 3/4 equals 1, which is 3/2 x plus 4/3 y equals 1. Multiplying every term by 6 clears the fractions, giving 9x plus 8y equals 6. Bringing everything to one side, 9x plus 8y minus 6 equals 0. The answer is option A. Question 10. Find the domain of q of x equals 9x squared plus 4 minus 12x all over 36x squared minus 24x. The domain is every input the function is allowed to take. A value that makes the denominator 0 is a forbidden input. Like a bridge that is washed out, you simply cannot go there because dividing by 0 is undefined. So set the denominator 36x squared minus 24x equal to 0. Factor out 12x to get 12x times in brackets 3x minus 2. This is 0 when x is 0, or when 3x minus 2 is 0, giving x equals 2/3. We exclude both. So the domain is all real numbers except 0 and 2/3. The answer is option C. Question 11. On a number line, the directed length AB is minus 5 and AC is 4. Find BA, then BB, then BC. A directed segment is the coordinate of the second point minus the first. So reversing the letters flips the sign, and segments add head to tail. For part A, BA is the opposite of AB, so BA equals minus 5, which is 5. For part B, BB goes from a point to itself, so it is 0. For part C, BC equals BA plus AC, that is 5 plus 4, which is 9. So BA is 5, BB is 0, and BC is 9. Question 12. Decide which triangles are right-angled. 24, 10, and 26, 6, 12, and 13, 16, 34, and 30, 25, 20, and 15. Use the converse of Pythagoras. A triangle is right-angled only if the square of the longest side equals the sum of the squares of the other two. For A, 10 squared plus 24 squared is 676, which equals 26 squared, so yes. For B, 36 plus 144 is 180, but 13 squared is 169, so no. For C, the two smaller squares add to 1156, which is 34 squared, so yes. And for D, 400 plus 225 is 625, which is 25 squared, so yes. So the answers are yes, no, yes, yes. Question 13. A rectangular open-top aquarium has a base 62 centimeters by 130 centimeters and uses 23,420 square centimeters of glass. Find its height. An open box has a base and four walls, but no lid. The base is length times width, and the four walls are two long walls plus two short walls, each depending on the height. The base is 62 times 130, which is 8,060. The walls come to 384 times the height. So 8,060 plus 384h equals the total glass. That leaves 384h equals 15,360. So the height is 40 centimeters. The answer is option B. Question 14. From a standard pack of 52 cards, find the probability of red, of not a club, and of green. Probability is favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes. There are 52 cards in 4 suits of 13. Hearts and diamonds are red, spades and clubs are black, and there are no green cards. Red cards number 26, so the probability of red is 26 over 52, which is 1/2. Not a club means 52 minus 13, that is 39 cards, giving 39 over 52, which is 3/4. Green is impossible, so its probability is 0. So the answers are 1/2, 3/4, and 0. Question 15. The ordered data 8, 11, 13, 15, x plus 1, x plus 3, 30, 35, 40, 43 has a median of 22. Find x. When there is an even number of values, 10 here, the median is the mean of the two middle values, the 5th and the 6th. The 5th and 6th values are x plus 1 and x plus 3. Their mean is x plus 1 plus x plus 3 all over 2, and this equals 22. The top becomes 2x plus 4, so 2x plus 4 over 2 is x plus 2, and that equals 22. Therefore, x equals 20. The answer is x equals 20. That brings us to the end of Part A. The rest of this paper, Section B, continues in Part B. Open Part B next and keep going. We pick up exactly where we left off. See you in Part B.